I am begging Dave Smith to please open a history book.
The idea of like flirting with a proxy war of choice on the border of the most nuclear armed country in the world, is just absolute. Throughout the entire height of the Cold War, there was never a policy as crazy. Like we always, we'd fight a war in Vietnam or something.
Alright, so he claims we were never, quote, crazy enough to support a, quote, proxy war on the borders of the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Alright, so here is a map of the Soviet Union. And if we zoom in, what's that little AFG right there, right on the border? Oh yeah, that's Afghanistan. And it just so happens that on Christmas Eve 1979, the Soviet Union launched a pretty big invasion of Afghanistan. And the United States pretty famously sent a sizable amount of military support to the Afghan resistance, commonly referred to as the Mujahideen. We also assembled our allies in the region, such as Saudi Arabia and Pakistan, to also send military aid. Now, obviously, we have sent quite a bit more aid to Ukraine than we ever sent to the Mujahideen, but I would also argue that the forces we're backing in Ukraine are much less, let's just say, regressive than many of the factions we were backing in Afghanistan. I would also argue there is much less downside risk in the coalition of countries we're militarily supporting Ukraine with than the ones we were militarily supporting Afghanistan with. Nevertheless, Dave Smith is just incorrect to say that there's not a precedent here.